We're both trying to do the right thing. Move past our mistakes, and somehow here we are again, facing them again.
I deserve to be here. I've known the risk of what this life could be. It didn't stop me from having a family or falling in love again. And I even warned you early on, you know, the danger of this life.
Yeah. I used to hate it. You used to thrive on it.
Nah, I was cocky. I didn't realize what this life would end up taking from me.
Checked abandoned buildings, warehouses along the docks. There's no sign of Siobhan or the Balkans men. I mean, I can't even be sure that they're holding her in Port Charles. That picture could have been taken anywhere.
Well, if Balkan wants to trade Brenda for Siobhan.
When?
Doesn't matter. It's not going to happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen? Jason, if we don't agree to the trade, the Balkan's going to kill Siobhan.
And what do you think's going to happen to Brenda if we do?
You're wasting your time. Only just started work and isn't up here for the Cassadines. No chance I'll offer up a hefty ransom for my release.
Better hope you're worth more to your friend, Ronan O'Reilly.
Are you hard of hearing or you're just dumb? I don't know any Ronan O'Reilly. Admit you got the wrong girl and we can be done with this.
If the Balkan doesn't get what he wants, it will be over. For you.
There's ICP stabilizing. Nice work.
Wait a second. It looks like there's some bone fragments that splintered off. We can close them up and wait till the swelling goes down, or we can remove them now.
It's your call.
Why put them through another surgery?
You sure? This could take a while.
I might miss my daughter's birthday, but if we do the right thing, this guy's parents will be able to celebrate many more with him.
It's okay, I got you.
Stay away from me.
Okay, Robin, the house is on fire. We need to get you out of here.
You did this. You're not going to stop until I'm dead.
Hey, Robin, you need to get a grip. We need to get you out of here or you're going to die. Go!
It was a good call to staying finished. If we had waited, the bone fragments could have migrated and left him without some major motor function.
The scans show another piece lodged near the inferior temporal sulcus.
With the edema, you're not going to be able to reach it from the posterior side.
If I go in interiorly, I'm trying not to compromise the hippocampus.
Patrick,
Patrick's a little busy right now. What do you need?
the paramedics and fire truck were called to Mac's house.
Page Dr. Hunter, tell him to scrub in for me.
He's in surgery.
Who's assisting?
Sherman?
Well, he can close on his own. Get Matt in here.
Elizabeth, can you give me an update on my family, please?
She has smoke inhalation and a burn on her leg.
Anyone else inside?
No. Emma, she's right here. Oh, thank God.
Thank her. She saved both your lives.
Christ, so you see how it works? You're betting the player, not the team.
That makes no sense.
I don't see what's so damn difficult.
Coming up in your local news, alleged crime figure Michael Sonny Corinthos Jr. was arrested today in connection with a car bombing. Details at 11.
The forecast showers heavy.
Did you hear that? Or am I going by way of monster cars and losing my flipping marbles?
No, I definitely heard.
I never thought I'd see the day. The day where Sonny Corinthos is held accountable for any of his actions. Just like that, bam. Justice.
For you, maybe.
How about for Claudia, by way of me?
Well, where does Christina fit into all this? I mean, where's her justice? You know, when is the heartache gonna stop for that poor kid?
I'm sorry, I know you wanted to protect her.
Christina was finally getting to a place where things seemed okay. And now she has to find out that her father tried to kill you, almost killing her in the process?
Mind if we start with physics? I heard Mrs. Fueler added 3 more chapters to the quiz. What's wrong?
Look, it's about Dad. The police have evidence that Dad was behind the bomb in Johnny's car.
Wow. I don't know why I'm surprised. I knew it that night, but there were other suspects, and I guess I wanted to believe it was someone else.
I'm sorry.
You knew, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah, I know.
How long?
Since the night it happened.
When we were in Rome, you convinced me to go home. Be with my kids, you know, let them know that I wasn't the monster everybody says I am. Now look at me.
You're not a monster.
Well, when you almost get your daughter killed, that's where cocky got me. After seeing Lily die, I thought that I could do, you know, I could try to kill Johnny the same way so the cops would know the obvious. But in the end, I should have learned that you got to clear everything. That's what I taught Jason, you know. Hey, you pay for what you do.
Yeah, you listen to me. I know you're not even afraid of prison. You don't care about prison. What you're really afraid of is what it's going to do to your daughter to finally hear the truth about you.
I've worked so hard to try to get my daughter to open up, you know, to have some kind of a relationship. And it would kill me to know that I hurt her.
Look, I don't think it's an option to just let an innocent woman die. I mean, we have to figure something out. All we have to do is show up with Brenda, and when the Balkans men bring Siobhan out, we turn it into an ambush.
No, they'll be expecting that.
Right, which means we have to play this exactly how the Balkan wants it, right up until the
Brenda's
handoff.
barely holding it together right now.
You know what? We're all barely holding it together, Jason. It's a ginormous mess, okay? And look, if we don't make the trade, Siobhan's as good as dead.
We're just gonna have to find a way to stall. Okay, I'm gonna have my men keep looking. The Balkan doesn't have any contacts here. Maybe we can find out where he's hiding Siobhan and end this without using Brenda.
Are you not hearing me? Maybe isn't good enough, okay? This is an innocent woman's life we're talking about. We have to make the trade, and it has to be with Brenda.
Nice. Little skulls with icing on it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The band I was singing with, they did a Day of the Dead concert, and they gave us the boxes. I don't know, I thought maybe Spencer might like them.
Why? Because all the Cassidines have a fascination with the macabre?
No. Because he has a wicked sweet tooth, actually. But are these, is this for the calendar?
Mm-hmm. Which is very full.
Very full, huh? Paris, DC, Monte Carlo.
I told you it was going to be busy this holiday season.
Yeah, that's, you know, I don't know. That's a lot of traveling.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's like, you know, private jets, all the champagne I could want. I think I'll manage. Actually, I wanted to tell you, I've already gotten a lot more out of this than I expected. I had dinner with a music producer, and, you know, like 2 months ago, that would have made me have a full panic attack. But with my new skills, I kept the conversation going. He wants to create a demo. It's all thanks to you.
No. I think it's more about your voice than your manners.
Thanks. I don't know. You know, it probably helped that I knew which fork to use for dinner. So.
I didn't want her to bear the burden of hating her old man the rest of her life.
Maybe she's better off knowing the truth. You ever think of that?
Knowing that her father almost killed her? Yeah, I had that work out for you. Look, I like you, Johnny, as far as employers go. You're generous, you're tolerant, you're not overly annoying. But you are one messed up, self-destructive son of a bitch, and I would hate to see Christina follow in those footsteps.
Hey, don't be mad at me, all right? Be mad at the guy who did the whole damn thing, the guy who deserves it. Sonny ordered that car bomb be set. He almost took out his own daughter in the process, and he got caught. Like you say, luck runs out.
Look, I realize this is the outcome that you've been hoping for, but I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like a win for me.
I went to Dad's office the night that Johnny's car exploded. I heard him talking to Max, but I had to cover it up and make sure nothing got traced back.
That's always Dad's first impulse. He can never just be honest or take responsibility for his actions.
He was trying to protect you, Christine. He thought that Johnny was using you to get to him.
It was a lie.
How does it look like to Dad? All he saw was an older man, his enemy, taking advantage of his daughter. In his mind, Johnny had to be stopped.
So it's okay that Dad tried to have Johnny killed?
Okay, that's the way the business works, and Johnny knew that. And you weren't even supposed to be there anyways, Christina. That's why Dad had the whole family dinner thing planned, so that you wouldn't get hurt.
Dad needed an alibi, Michael.
Look, Dad was a wreck that night. It scared the hell out of him to think how close he came to losing you. That's why he lied. He knew if you knew the truth, you'd never forgive him.
I get why Dad lied. So why did you? To impress him? Earn his trust?
But look, what good would it have done to tell you the truth? You're already pissed at Dad. That's why you ended up with Johnny in the first place. Look, I know that Dad has done a lot of terrible things, but he loves you. Just please don't hate him. Where are you going?
To see Dad.
This reminds me of years ago when I was under arrest. And because I had made a deal with Lily's father to marry her, and you showed up. You know, remember that? And you were spinning stories about how great we were going to be.
You didn't believe in it?
Well, I wanted to. It's just that I knew that no matter how much I loved you, I'd have to let you go.
Yeah, well, you definitely did that. You left me twice.
And I want to say that I'm sorry for hurting you. But you managed to have a great life without me. I did right by you. It's something I can hold on to.
Yeah, I know you always wanted what was best for me.
I still do.
And I want that for you too.
Sometimes we don't always get what we want.
No, we don't.
Look, Siobhan was grabbed for one reason. The Balkan wanted leverage. Okay? Something to force my hand to get me to make good on Ronan's promise
Brenda
to deliver
shot
Brenda.
and killed someone last night. She's in no condition to go along with your plan, Lucky. She's too fragile.
Talk to her. Tell her an innocent woman's life
that's
is
the
at
problem.
stake.
Brenda's going to want to help, but she can't.
Okay, look, Lucky, do you remember what it was like the first time you shot someone? Even with all the training, it stayed with you. It changed you. Imagine now if you did it and you weren't a cop. You saw her last night. She was messed up. She had no idea where she was.
Come on, man. She can get through this. It's not like it's the first time she's been around bullets. And what the hell happened anyway? I mean, she was supposed to be here with you the whole time.
Lucky, if something goes wrong and the Balkan grabs Brenda, we have no way of finding them again. I'm not going to take that risk.
Oh, but you've got no problem risking Siobhan's life, even though she's completely innocent in all this. You're more than willing to sacrifice her. And why is that, huh? Why is that, Jason? Is that because she doesn't have a history with Sonny? You have any idea how screwed up that is? Look, I don't care who he orders you to protect. Siobhan's life is just as valuable as Brenda's.
Okay, you know what? Look, we're not getting anywhere here. Let's go.
If I don't show up at the meeting with Brenda, the Balkan's gonna kill Siobhan.
That's not gonna happen, okay? We're gonna find her, and look, I might have a lead we can follow, okay?
I'm not letting Siobhan die. I'm gonna go through you or anyone else I have to save her.